This is Mr. Francis. This is Mr. Francis. This is Mr. Francis. All right. All right. We're done with the. We've just did a big long 3-hour video just on the Patzer opening, and we're only like, geez, what happened here? Where's the game? Where's the game analysis? That was all my subs, but where's what do we got? Bishop D2. What happened here? How come none of this is loaded? What is this at? Oh, something's wrong here. Wait a minute. I hate this, and I hate how they do these lines like this. They said, I wish this was different. I don't like that where it says Queen A3, like that Queen sign. I want to make it so it actually says Queen A3, but I don't know how to do it. So I think I did that. I broke the headphones. Hang on. I break my headphones all the time because if I put the plug in, it's mono on one side, which drives me crazy. So I pulled the plug just a little bit out, just a touch. Give me a second. I'll pause the video. I'm going to duct tape this thing. Okay, I put some tape on the plug. Now the plug should not be falling out all the time. Every time it falls out, I think the microphone broke because I don't hear myself. And that's I'm actually filling this video like right after I finished the 3-hour video. So this is the continuation video. But what I'm going to do in the continuation video is I'm just going to run through the strongest moves for both sides, and I'm not going to analyze all these weaker moves now because it's already like he's losing so much. So I'm just going to do the strongest moves and just let the game play out. And then later on, if you want to, just snapshot a picture of this and just throw it in, take it to Stockfish and set this up on their analyzation board, or their study board or whatever analyzation board, and then play it all out if you want. But there's, before we had White had choices that were not as good as the choices he picked, but your opponent might play those choices. Now he's got like nothing. I mean, all these moves are horrible, 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 horrible. This one's horrible too, but these are all worse horrible. So he's thinking about all these moves, and then of course these are horrible moves, but they do something. He doesn't even have any pawn moves. Maybe he does pawn takes pawn, but all of a sudden it's like, I don't know. And at the same time, if he plays this pawn here, so what? He just puts his pawn right here. If he takes, he still has that pawn there. Now this one ain't going nowhere. So he would have to play something like push here, maybe put his bishop here, and then maybe put his pawn here. I was gonna say go here with en passant. Thank you, en passant. But if he goes there, Black's not going to en passant this. Heck no, he's not going to play en passant on this. This is a very strong pawn right here. It's extremely strong. Yep. All right, it's at depth 36, so I trust this is probably pretty accurate. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. That's looking very dangerous. He's going to have to push this pawn, then what happens? If he pushes this pawn, can he put his bishop right here? He takes, queen takes, rook is still coming in. The pawn gets pushed, the bishop goes here. If he doesn't take, he plays bishop takes, bishop, pawn takes, rook takes. That's really bad. I don't know. He can't be thinking about this because he just puts his bishop right here. If he plays, maybe he's got a trick with the knight, but let's analyze that first. He puts the bishop right here. If he plays pawn takes bishop, he plays queen takes pawn. And where does that queen go? I don't know where that queen goes. If that queen goes anywhere, he's getting checkmated. Okay, so pawn goes here, bishop goes here. He doesn't do that, so what does he do? He sacks the pawn, sacks it, hits it, and then he pushes with check, takes. No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he's probably oh, well, what does this do anyway? He doesn't even have to accept this sacrifice. If the knight goes here, he just takes the pawn with the rook, and it's over with, right? So that doesn't work. This thing doesn't work. This is like so far down the line. Shouldn't even be on the board. But that's the way that Stockfish looks at stuff. He just looks at every move, and then he looks at the crappier ones. And if we were to put this game in a different perspective, let's put this game in a different perspective. We're in the position okay, here in this position there's two moves. Okay, one's a main, and we don't even have something that's secondary. Like everything other than h4 is like going from like 2.5 up to 6.0. King h1 does it. D takes c6 does it. Queen h2 does it. Oh, queen h2, it's minus 3.8. So that's such an easy one. And then knight takes h5 is like 2.6. And h4 is like 0.90, but it went up to a $1.20. But I think he could just play his bishop there. That's really a good question. If he goes here and he plays his bishop here, and he doesn't take this pawn, then the queen's going to have to go somewhere and do something. I mean, who defends this? Maybe the queen does. Or at least, see, the problem is, though, if he plays here and he plays here, and he doesn't take, then what does he do? Because he could just simply play bishop takes. Bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes. The queen's pinned to the king, so obviously she's got to move. But where does she move to, and how does that king stay out of trouble? She's got to move like here. She's got to seriously like move here, because with that scenario, she gets a move out of it, right? He puts the bishop here, she gets a move out of it. Queen's got to go there. I mean, it's really bad though, because it's like bishop takes, pawn takes, rook takes check. If she's over here though, we're not playing rook takes check, we're playing queen takes check. Maybe. Let me think about that, but no, if we play queen takes check though, she could just put her queen. You could just put the queen back, right? This pawn is gone, and this pawn is gone. Yeah, it's rook check. Rook is the check. The queen's got to go over here somewhere, and so where's it at? It's got to be easy. Oh no, what am I talking about? This is the rook is here with check. So if we do all of that, is there something else that we have to do immediately? Well, h4 is played. maybe this doesn't work then. Go here. If go here and he takes, it works because the queen takes here, and that's just how's he stop the rook from coming in? He doesn't even have a tempo. Go here, he takes. He takes here. Maybe he goes here with the bishop, but the knight's in the way. Queen already, the rook already gets there. So maybe he's got to put the knight here. That looks ugly. Let me see that. That must look ugly as hell. Get out. Yeah, okay. That was a good idea, though, but he just plays this as main move, I think. I mean, I don't know how many plies that was. Maybe that was not many plies. It looks like maybe white might have some answers. But he's still down. He's down 1.2. Yeah, he's down 1.2. It's over with. Oh, it's over. Don't be a crybaby, White. You're the one that opened with that opening. You're the one that opened it. I'm gonna take a break, but I'm gonna pause the video and I'm gonna come back when we get up to a deeper depth, and we're gonna see if this bishop move is the main move or not. Because sometimes it'll flip. There's a flippy thing. This is Mr. Francis. I'll be right back in a split second. Okay, totally forgot that this is a brand new video. I thought this was the end of the 3-hour videos. That's why I was talking about just like letting the depth get to a point where it's trustworthy, where it's not shaky, where sometimes it gets shaky. Well, they get very shaky in positions that are like really in trouble, like this one that White's in big trouble because he smugly played the Patzer opening and ended up in a mess. But this video is only at like 12 minutes, so. But what happened was knight to e2 is played, and then he immediately played. Immediately went to rook to e4, attacking the knight. So he's got to deal with that. I don't think he really wants to put the rook behind the knight. He's not even thinking about it. He can't do nothing. I mean, what's he going to do other than he's playing f4? That's what he's doing, hitting the rook. But I think then the rook just goes like really nicely to e3, and the knight's coming to he's going to e3, and the knight's going to e5, and it's looking quite dangerous because that knight's going to hop. Or the knight's not going to e5, but maybe. That's a good question. Then maybe he is going to put his bishop there and takes. So takes. No, it's not happening. So he's not putting it. Hang on. The rook's going up there, but where's the knight going? I don't know. Maybe the pawn is pushed. Maybe he pushes play c5, but then the bishop just goes to a better square, right? It goes to a square defending the king side. So he doesn't even want to play that. If White's going to make a move like that, he's got to do it at his own time. So he's not going to play that move. It just forces him there, and he forces him to where he wants to go, somewhere better. Or maybe he ends up going to he might even go to e1 and just protect the play that diagonal too, cover that diagonal too. You know, I don't know. It's looking like what is Black to do in this position, but he's up 7.2. So he's got to have a win. That's got to be like, come on, it's 7.2. So I'm going to call this the Patzer 72. I'm going to call this the 72 blunder. I'm going to call it the $7 blunder. That's what I'm going to call it, the $7 blunder. That's what I'm going to call this opening from now on. So now Mr. Francis calls this the $7 blunder. So if you play this opening and you play queen to h5, and he protects the pawn with the knight, and then you just go straight into the bishop line, well, then you're in trouble. And that's what they play to start the Patzer, and that's everything the butcher told. That's up to that point is fine, of course, and then but black just puts the knight on f6 instead of the queen on f6, and black has got an advantage, big advantage throughout the whole rest of the game. But now he's up like $7. So this has got to be the $7 the $7 gambit the $7 blunder. Wow, this is too much. Oh, maybe at the end I just count all the squares that black controls and just call it that. This is just horrible, horrible, horrible for white. Unbelievable. I don't know. Maybe I should go get me a snack or something because this is. I'll pause the video if I do it. I promise. I won't hold you hostage. The only time I leave the video running is if I'm telling you I'm taking a break, so you could take a break, and you know I'm taking a break. But now I got this sign I put up that says break time. So, because Mr. Francis is getting more professional at this. One of these days, Mr. Francis is probably gonna have to you know, go to St. Louis maybe and play some chess or something. That'd be kind of nice. I don't know if I'd be accepted there or not, but that'd be kind of nice. I couldn't oh, and he's also attacking that pawn right there. And but I don't know because he might have a little counterplay if he puts the knight back. Well, if he puts the knight back. He can't put the knight back though, because the pawn is there. But then the rook is kind of cut off. Maybe he's got, he's got something there. Maybe he's got f4, and if he plays rook takes pawn, maybe he's got f5, maybe. And then if pawn takes pawn, then he's got g5 check, and then what has he got? Oh, he's not really got that though, because the g pawn, the f pawn will just take it. But maybe he can get his king out of the way, and maybe he can move his rook behind his queen in that position, and maybe get some pressure, get some type of pressure. But I don't know. I mean, it's maybe, I don't know. I don't see it though, because really all the squares are covered. What are you going to do? Where are you going to put it? The bishop's controlling the dark squares. I mean, black's just got such a good game. It's such a good example of control based on the fact that white just made that one thing. You know, the queen move itself, like the butcher says, how can you criticize that? It's just a move. You know, when he just developed the knight to protect the pawn, you know, because there's some gambit lines in there and stuff that black can go into. That might even still be better for black. I don't know, but just playing solid and just defending the pawn, and then when he plays the bishop to a c4, it's like that don't make no sense because I just kicked the queen goes. Now, of course, if I put my queen on there, I just basically threw away my advantage, right? Because, you know, I mean, it's just like an area. It's an area where you don't have dynamic control. You know, that knight controls territory outside of his camp. You know, so that knight is beautiful there. So it was so hot today that the air conditioning made my room so cold today. I had to put my jacket on. I had to put my winter cap on because I like it cold. But when it gets really cold, it's aggravating a little bit if I'm not dressed warm, because I'm sitting here shaking, making the videos. And now I still got the jacket on, but I put the hat on, and it's just now it's too warm to put the hat on. Okay, I don't know what happened. I had an accident. I actually unplugged my speakers, and then I thought everything was going bad. So, but I fixed it. But I'm very confused in this game because for a while, all of a sudden it said it was like 7+7 for white. I'm like, what? So it says rook takes d5 just equalizes, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to make this move right here, right? Oh my God, it's like plus? It can't be. Oh, because he gets us move it? What's going on here? Okay, So something happened here. Let's turn this off and we'll turn this back on again. I did something wrong here. Huh. Queen F3 is -4. Oh, well, what did he play here? Oh, he played A4. Oh, I know what happened. Maybe if this what happened was I was analyzing A4 and I just played it, right? Because he's -4.4 here, he said. This is after that. This is after he did that. So what happened here? What was the move that was played after this? A4? Yeah, I think A4 was played, but maybe I was just analyzing moves for me, but for black, but I don't understand. Why has he got F3? That don't make sense either. See, that's like a move. That's way down there in move 19. Okay, so that's like old stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is the 19 line. Oh, I was just analyzing this from move 19. That's all it was. Okay, so after Queen F3, we got to go to 20. Oh, what we did was we looked at. No, come on, stop that. Hang on a second. Something's weird. Where's it at? Hang on a second. Hang on. We're not castling. We got this. Okay. After Queen F3, it's -4. Everything's horrible. But now this don't make sense at all. So something's fishy going on here, folks. We got something officially fishy going on here. Okay? Because there's no way that the top move is going to score worse than the secondary and the third, the fourth, and the fifth. There's just no way. There's just no way. So something extremely weird has just happened. We don't know what it is, but that's what it's looking like because Queen F3, F4, F3. That don't make sense. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's going from 19. Okay, we're analyzing the wrong stuff here. We're analyzing this as like it's tagged onto this or something, but it's not. It's instead of this. Okay, so now we need to get to move 22 after Queen F3. Oh, nope, that's not it. Oh, we never played that. Oh, no, something's very wrong here. Well, I think we're just going to play the top move and see what happens. Something happened to this. Something really bad happened to this analysis. I don't like their analysis. I like to make their analysis go away on this stuff. Like just make this all go away and just show me the where are we at in this. Oh, well, how come we looked at that, but we didn't look at, we looked at A4 and it didn't suggest this. It doesn't make any sense, though. He's looking at this. He's looking at you, kid. That's pretty easy to think of. I mean, now you don't even have to find the moves. Interesting. Interesting. That was scary. I thought I was going insane here for a minute. I don't know. Now the Slovak in me is not so much deep, but that was incredible. So on the first video, I think one line I skipped a move, so I have to redo the line. So this is the line from there. So this is the revised, I guess, from 22 queen to f3. It was really forced because nothing else is going to protect it. I don't think he wants to put the rook there at all. But so queen to f3. Rook 8 c8, queen to d1, knight to e5. And we're going from there. That really freaked me out because I literally was like black's up ahead like 7 points. I swear it said -7, but I guess for some reason he gets all this counterplay back or something like that. I don't know. For some reason, all of a sudden it was like white's the one that's winning, and I'm like, whatever. And I went through everything, and it was like, here's this move, but it didn't say this move early. It didn't even bring it up. I mean, maybe it was a secondary, maybe it was a third or a fourth, but it never really brought it up. Or I would have played it as best move because look, it's -4. It's -4.2. And of course, this position here is all of white's best moves. Gets him a -4.2. And the queen's got to go somewhere. And it's on depth 28, depth 29. That freaked me out. I thought I was going nuts for a minute. I thought I was crazy for a minute. I was like, what the heck just happened? It was like, I couldn't believe it. It was like one of those, what do you call it? Twilight Zone. It was like the Twilight Zone. Okay, depth 29. It's saying put the queen there, so we're just going to play it out. It looks like the best move that he can find. That's a threat right there. That's a big threat. But I don't know. Okay, shut the video off there for a minute. I thought, and I was talking to myself, but I thought I was talking to you, ladies and gentlemen, my audience, of Mr. Francis' audience. Look at this. So this is horrible for white, but for some crazy reason in the first video, Stockfish never came up with this move in the position. And I was just doing my job of just analyzing his main move and then all his other moves, and seeing how bad they were. Just in a sense of a very minor analysis, just to prove the point that this this thing that white does with the queen h5, the Patzer, is just a piece of crap. Even though those guys say it's so good, this is proof that it's not so good. Hang on a second. The Patzer is just completely terrible. Completely terrible. So that's got to be a good lesson to not bring your queen out. He's thinking about playing a4 now. After that, it's also about thinking about bringing the queen out, but that looks a little complicated because if he brings the queen to c5, he is threatening mate on c2, so he's got to push the pawn. How does he defend it? I guess he's got to. Oh, yeah, he's got to push. He's got to play b3. Defend it with the rook. Oh my God. Oh my God, he can't play b3. Oh no, he's got to play b3. That's right. He cannot push the other pawn. Do you see it, ladies and gentlemen? Now, that's his main move now he's thinking about. Do you see it? Do you see it across on the board? You got to see this, right? Just look at it for a second. Now the queen goes to c5, right? Okay. Now, Gary Kasparov in his 7-hour video that I watched like at least 15 times, and even chopped it up into pieces just to be able to study certain parts of it and burnt my brains out like crazy. He talks about something in his video a lot. He talks about the double attack. So let me just take a look. If he plays queen to c5, black is forced to play b3. Isn't he forced to play b3 because he's threatening mate? He plays, and you'd say, well, Mr. Francis, no. Why doesn't he just play c3? Why does he do that in the position? If he plays c3, then he just plays queen to d5. He's got a double attack. He's hitting the rook on a2, and he's hitting the rook on h1 with check. So the rook on h1's got to move. That one's got to move because that's it. I mean, he's checking him, and then either one of them's got to move. But of course, the other rook, it's just the way it is. So he'd play. So one of them gets lost. The more dangerous one, of course, is the rook on b2 because of the fact that the king just cannot escape the check. He's just got to block with something, and then all of a sudden he's got pieces that are stuck. But really, I think it's easier for him just to play the other one because he's got to do something like develop the knight. He'd just bring the queen out real fast and attack the other one. So I think in this position, I would totally, I play queen to c5, okay, and if he doesn't play b3 immediately, then I've got the double attack. But I don't take the rook on a2. I take the other one with check. And then he's really got to just intercede with his knight or his queen. Either way, I go all the way back to d5, and now I'm hitting the other rook. So that one's got to move. So that's totally a temple. So I get the rook. So and there's no way he could even if he interceded with the queen. I could just probably take the queen and just go on and win the game, right? Because I'm already a rook up. It's just over with, But at the same time, I could just come to the conclusion. Oh, that's kind of nice too. It's kind of nice. I could play rook to c5, and if he play c3, then I play rook to d5, and now my knight's kind of moved, my queen's kind of moved a little bit like a funky knight, and suddenly I've got the double attack, um, and I'm hitting both rooks. One of them's got to move, right? So it would be it definitely would be the A rook that would move, because I'm hitting both of them. He's not going to move the other one. He's going to leave the other one there. But that one really wants, or maybe he is going to just let me take the rook on A2, because maybe he's going to move. Maybe he moves that rook. Pretty interesting. Maybe he just moves that rook, and if I check him, he just intercedes with the bishop. And then my queen is kind of like there. So I would just take the rook and bring the queen back, I guess. Bring it all the way back to like maybe E6, probably. But now he's thinking about that. But does he not see the double attack, or is it just, let's play it out? But he is going to play B3 on this. He's got to play B3 on this. Yeah, B3 is the number one move. Wow. Let's play it out. He plays B3. Oh, I'm sorry, not that. If he just plays here, it's just over with. He's got a double attack here. Oh. Oh, yeah. That, something, he can't do that because he intercedes with the pawn. Even him interceding with the pawn, he's like in big time trouble. So that's the great thing about being so far ahead. Even if your calculation's not exact, or you didn't take it all the way through, didn't think it all the way through. But I think after he does that, I take en passant, and bishop takes. I think that done. Okay, he plays this, but he could play here, take en passant. Oh, and then the queen's going to go here. There's a check.
Check.
Ooh.
Check.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Think the queen takes.
Check. Check.
Oh, she's pinned. That's it. That's mate, right? Yeah, that's mate. So that's ingenious, right? So that's just a nice combination at the end. So, but his main move is this. So it's only a nice combination if he played it wrong. But it's nice to see that. So he's saying, I'm just going here. He's been thinking about this forever, and he's on depth 35. So he's just saying, I'm going here because I'm hitting the rook. Still causes this to happen. Um, hmm. Depth 21. I think I'm going to eat something. So I'll be right back, folks. This is Mr. Francis. Okay, when they got something to eat, and got me some some regular 7-Up. I still got my Diet Pepsi here, so I may as well put the lid on the ice, but I don't want to waste too much on that because I got the real stuff here. I feel like I'm going to knock something over. There's so much on the desk. There we go. How's that? Better? Oh, there it is. 7-Up is good. I usually drink the Diet 7-Up. So sorry. I usually drink the Diet 7-Up. I really like it, and I like the Diet Pepsi. I like that new Coke Zero too, but I just couldn't find it, so that's what we got. So I got me 2 Pop-Tarts broken in half, so I got me 4 smaller Pop-Tarts. I got a leftover sandwich of turkey and salami and cheese on rye with mayonnaise and with Parmesan cheese. And then I steamed a bunch of tortillas in the microwave. Excuse me for eating on the microphone, but I'm on my lunch break right now. So I got the tortillas in the microwave and wrapped up in paper towel. Oh man, is it good when they're steamed. So he's got to play it. Oh man, double attack again. Beautiful. He can't go here. Why would he go there? Oh. It's not double attack. Oh, but it is. What is it? He's just attacking the rook. Oh man, I got the Pop-Tarts, the brown sugar Pop-Tart. I'll pause it. There we go. So I don't know. We know that White is completely busted in this, and White is completely like losing his shirt in this. There's no reason to even play on. If this was some game somewhere or some tournament game, even with Grandmasters, of course, White would resign. But I just want to play it out and see the end of it. There should be some good lessons in this. I think there's some sacks in there. Obviously the rook's got to move, so we know the move. All right, so where does he go? I wonder why he doesn't go here. That's all like there's got to be worse. So that's got to be best move. He's down 4.2. Looks like he's wanting to kick the knight. Maybe I should post this first. I think I should post this video first before the other one, since it's so long, to warn everybody it's a 3-hour video, but also that for some crazy reason this move wasn't analyzed by Stockfish somehow. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. It must have still been thinking about something else. And I made the something else move. I forget what move it was on that, but it was Rook C8 though. I was so busy having fun and laughing and just having a blast. and you know, that I totally must have missed it or something. Hmm. Hmm. Depth 30 looks good enough for me. I trust that. Hmm. 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 He's looking at knight to d7. He's only on depth 26 though. I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I'm gonna pause this, and then I should come back. If it's gonna take forever to do this, we're already at 46 minutes. So I'm either gonna entertain you as we're waiting, or I'm just gonna pause the button and let it make a bunch of moves so I can do it really fast and then entertain you. How's that? This is Mr. Francis. Okay, there's not much to say about this game. There's not much. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There's not much to say even about the Patzer opening, other than it's just a piece of crap. I mean, Black just gets such great dynamic play against it. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Now, I'd like to see Alpha Zero challenge Stockfish, but Alpha Zero has to play the first three moves of the Patzer, and go into the Patzer and see what happens, and let Stockfish just play knight to c6, protect the pawn, and see what happens. That'd be interesting to see. That'd be pretty interesting. But again, like I said in my other videos, if it's true that Alpha Zero was able to have access to way more processors, way more CPUs than Stockfish in their contest, then of course Alpha Zero is going to beat Stockfish. Maybe all those, draw 72 games or 72 games and win 28 or something like that, or 73 and 27. I forget what it was. Of course that's going to happen, because it could look 100, it could look 100 plies. It could look to depth 100, or look to depth, 350 or something, so that even the most complicated things, he could just calculate, and he wins. So I don't know. To me, if that's true, that sounds like that contest was extremely unfair, and all it really did was pick on a computer program that didn't, wasn't built to use that many processors. But I'm sure that the company that makes Stockfish probably could fix that and then challenge Alpha Zero again, because I like to see Stockfish kick Alpha Zero's butt. So I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe Alpha Zero's it. I don't know. I do like Alpha Zero and some of the things. Like, I like the fact that Alpha Zero, uh, it's artificial intelligence, so it's like a little artificial human playing chess, and in positions where where Alpha Zero can win another pawn, but it's very complicated. But of course, think about it. It's a computer. It's not complicated for the computer. Okay. And the moves aren't complicated, and the line's not complicated because he just calculates the whole thing out perfect and exact, right? But yeah, what does White do though if he plays knight to f3? Does he just sack his queen for it? Because I mean, it's already over with. Knight to f3, it's got to be good because he's got $4.40 to spend on it. So it's looking like at the depth 33 that he's looking at knight to d3, d2. But let's look at this. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, this knight's hanging, isn't it? Hmm. It's just more material. I mean, what is he doing this move? And that's not even the best move in the position. It's like that's not even the best move in the position. Actually, the other move, but I didn't like the other move because this move is just like I don't know. Why continue a line just to gain more strength when you got so much strength in your position? You could just attack the crap out of him. And I don't know. I don't know what. Where does the knight go? Well, the knight. Maybe the knight. If he takes the pawn, knight takes d4. Then knight takes knight. Hmm. Yep. He doesn't have much choice. Oh, maybe he's going to. Maybe this is too complicated because maybe he's going to just move the knight. I mean, queen to g2 is the main move, the number one move. But I don't know. Hmm. That's very interesting because I mean it's pretty dangerous because if that knight moves to say to c1, he just plays knight takes bishop. I guess he's gonna if he does that now, he just plays knight takes bishop. Yeah, he plays knight takes bishop. And what happens? This is craziness. This is just insanity. Because if anything, if the king doesn't take, the knight can just go right back where it was. So now queen to g2 makes sense because knight takes bishop, queen takes queen, rook takes, king takes, and maybe white fights on. Um, I don't know. I mean, he's pretty far down. But all right, queen to g2, knight takes bishop, queen takes queen, takes bishop, queen takes queen, rook takes, and it just seems like white's down a lot of material. So there's a lot of well, he's just down. He's down a minor piece. What's he down now? What do we got? Two rooks and a bishop and a knight. So he's down a rook right now. So he'll be down completely a rook and a minor piece. I mean that's itself just. Oh no, he's got two rooks. He'd be down a whole minor piece. Correct. He's got a knight bishop, knight bishop. Oh no, he's not even down a minor piece. Think about that. Knight takes bishop. Then what does he do from there, though? If that d pawn wasn't there, that it would be quite dangerous. But mm, So maybe the other line is better. But this is 3.3, so there's got to be a win here. I mean, this has got to be winning. Uh-huh. You just have to see it. He does have another move, though. Oh, he's got a great move. He's got queen to D6 double attack. He plays queen to G2, but White's got queen to E6. I'm sorry, hitting the rook and hitting the knight, threatening to win the knight. Right? He wins the knight, and then he mates him by taking the bishop. Right? He wins the knight. He hits the rook. He's got to give up the rook and move his king, because if he doesn't, then he takes the knight check. King moves to C1, and then he checks him. King moves to B1. Boy, that's ugly. And what? What happens then? Let's look at that one more time. So, oh, but it's black's move, though. It's black's move. Oh, so okay, I get it now. He's moving. He's just moving the knight to D7 just to get it out of the way. All right. He's just moving it to get it out of the way. So he's out of the way of the square he was on. So suddenly the queen can play that double attack on the knight and the rook. Is there counterplay? Wow. But if he plays his queen there, then he automatically gets the double attack. So that means no matter what he does, this is bad. So why wouldn't the knight just go to maybe C1? Knight goes to C1. Knight goes to C1. Oh, he's got another attack though. He's got an attack where he just takes the knight with the rook. Queen to G2. Rook takes knight. Who takes back? Does he take back? If king takes back, then he just checks him on E6, and it's a double attack. It's check and it's queen takes rook. It's just over with. Let's see it. Let's see if I'm correct. Okay, so I mean, Stockfish at this point is like, let's just hit the pawn for some reason, because it's a deflected move. We win the pawn, or attack it. I go here, but I think, and this might even be strong enough. Oh, it's not strong enough because the knight goes here. He's got to take immediately, I think. Let's see if that fails. Maybe that fails. He takes. He takes. He checks.
Check.
He takes. He takes. It's looking like he goes here. Oh, but the material's equal at that point. But he's just got a bunch of weaknesses. Yeah, this doesn't really. This is still good for black, but it just doesn't really work. I mean, this would work. I think in human terms, this would work because there's so many weaknesses. But it's just the same. The material's the same because he gave up his
check,
his rook. There's got to be a mate in here somewhere.
check,
I don't know. Let's see. He goes here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, he's got this check right here.
check,
Oh, man, that's... Oh, and he goes here. Let me see. Oh, white's winning now. Okay, so those moves just can't be made. It's an idea though. So he just plays here. Okay. He's thinking of taking. I don't know though. He was so far ahead. Now he's still winning. He's still winning this game. But he's just going to give up the minor material, I guess. Or he's going to go here. If he goes here, oh, he's going to go here and he wants to maybe double up rooks. Or just go here to attack this, but this guy. So, he still could play the bishop here and take. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. If he takes here, he just plays queen takes queen, right? So that's not going to work. He's at depth 24, and this has been pretty solid. So let's just play it out. Let's just play it out. Now this is really dangerous. Look at. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm making the best moves for white in this position, but I don't know what the ideas are. I mean, he's so busted. Hmm. Interesting. This video is pretty long. It's like an hour and 2 minutes now. Very interesting. I'm waiting for the 7-Up to kick in. Wow. Maybe I can download this as a PGN and then I could pretty much put a video together of the whole game. I mean the first the game, the video that I made was 3 hours, But I haven't decided whether I'm going to post this one first or not. Just because I think this would be nice, and then at the end just go through the game and get it to the. But getting tired. That's all. So what's this on depth 29? We're okay. So that looks like he's really committed to this knight move, right? I didn't see it flipping none. So yeah, he can't take the pawn because of the bishop, right? So let's go here. Man, we're gonna let White think this over for a while here. He's on depth 20. So what's he got to do? Give up material? Knight takes. Knight takes pawn. Knight takes knight. Queen takes queen. Knight takes queen. Then the knight gets to back up to e5. And just goes right back, or just. Yeah, it just goes to e5. Maybe the bishop goes to. No, the bishop can't because the rook still controls the file. Oh, that's looking like its very best move. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined us, you missed a completely crazy game. But it looks like White's got to give up material, and I don't even think that saves him. I think that's just his only move. That's his best move. It's his best option. I don't know. This is crazy for Cocoa Puffs, though, because oh man, I got a bit of a. I don't know though, because also there's so much pressure on the C file that if knight takes pawn, knight takes knight, it's not like he's pinning anything to that knight. Knight takes knight, knight takes knight. Obviously, he's going to have to play queen takes queen, knight takes queen, and then the knight goes right back where it was. Actually, it doesn't go back where it was. It's not exactly what it does at all. It doesn't go to d4 because it could get kicked. But again, it doesn't matter because he's going to maybe right back where he was up on f3. Okay, it looks like he's completely committed to this move. He's on depth 29. So he's not flipping from anything else. His options are whittled down. So I'm just going to call it and say that's it. But we got some other secondaries on the board, so I think I'm going to let him sit there for a little bit, maybe a couple more minutes, and see if he I mean, that's got to be just losing. It's got to be. That's got to be losing. And look at that. Oh, he's going to play here. That's pretty smart. It's actually pretty smart. Oh, I played that wrong. Wait a minute. Maybe the knight takes. Oh, because he still plays that, though. Well, never mind. We'll just play it the way it's played. He's still got pressure here. He's going over here. He's winning this pawn. This is just over with. think he. I don't. I do not think. He's got a combination. I think. Maybe bishop takes, rook takes, rook takes his pawn. Where does the bishop go? Maybe the bishop goes here. If the bishop couldn't go here for some reason, if it was illegal, he's got a beautiful combination. He's got the bishop takes, but he's got to fall for it though, because it's kind of a tricky. It's kind of tricky because um, bishop takes, rook takes pawn covered by the knight. Bishop's gonna go here though. So what does that mean? That means oh, but I can't even do that though because that doesn't work. Maybe that's not a beautiful combination. I was thinking a beautiful combination just for the simple fact that well, I was looking at bishop takes pawn, rook takes pawn, rook takes c2. Yeah, I think that he would have to play something. I mean, I mean, where's he going with the rook? He'd have to move the other rook because if he moves, say he took, bam, he takes, boom, he takes, right? I mean, this is easy at minus, at black having a $3.70 advantage. This is easy. He takes. Now I'm not saying he has to, but let's say if he did, he takes here. If the rook goes back here, he just plays rook takes bishop check. So is the king gonna take back, or is the king gonna? Because if he takes back, there's a nice double attack here with the knight. No, there isn't. What did I see that for? Oh, I was on drugs. I was on drugs. Look at this. I'm looking at Ghost. I'm so excited. I'm looking at Ghost. Who are you gonna call? That's pretty amazing that we're still playing out this position, but of course, this is over with because black's got more material, and I'm looking at ghost combinations, sacrificing a bunch of material for nothing. And then you say, but Mr. Francis, we thought you were a genius. Well, I was taking the day off. I was spending a fair amount of time today with my schedule and my schedule thinking, maybe about 3 minutes and 37 seconds, which is a fair amount of time for me, to think about something other than what I was thinking about. And I was thinking about, and it's going to sound stupid when I say this, so obviously it's ripples in the airway, in the air, but I was thinking to myself, what is sound? What is sound? Because we make this noise and it pushes air, okay? But if I close my eyes, okay, and so if you were able to somehow, like, hypothetically, like in your mind, create a particle that also put off a sound, okay, like say somebody, or if you had an experiment where like somebody was in a room and they're banging on a piece of metal or something, and you're observing it, but then I guess there'd be the argument that all your particles in your whole being would be entangled in it. So, but entangled with it, but which which to me would kind of like beg the question, like how could that be? Because the experiments that they did allegedly with the entanglement with the particle that was had entanglement, they were 80 miles apart, and they spun the container, I guess, one direction that had the one particle, and the other particle in the other container spun the opposite direction. And to me, that sounds an awful lot like like antimatter, But I don't know. I mean, I don't think they even call antimatter anymore. Or what did that guy say in that one video I watched? I have to think about it because I don't think about science like I do chess. So science isn't. It's important to me, but if I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of chess stuff, I'm not dealing with science. I'm just watching stupid stuff to rest my brain. Not like science videos on YouTube. That defeats the purpose. It's like, because then I get really interested in what I'm watching, and I'm like really focusing, and I'm letting all the stimuli in, and I'm thinking about it, and then I'm actually having a lot of fun and everything. But then the bottom line is, at the end of it, it comes out at the end of the night when I'm trying to do the last something on a video or something, or play my last couple games of Blitz or something, and it's like my brain is just like, it's hard to explain, but it's kind of like if you had a car that would just slip out of gear a lot. So that was it used to be just like headaches and pains and stuff, from studying and what do you call it? And making the videos or whatever, and I understand, like when I get tired, it's like anybody can get a headache. So I don't know. This looks like the move right here. That's pretty threatening. That's I don't know. This is like the pawn, so more material drops, right? That's This is the move. That's got to be the move. And now look at this. Just all kind of all kind of action. So he's got to play that, hitting the rook and hitting him. Plays there. That's a question. Oh. Takes. Wouldn't he take here? There's got to be something there. Oh, it's got this. Oh, he's attacking that guy. What am I, stupid? He's got to take it. Is he taking this one? I mean, that's what it's kind of looking like. And he goes back here. He goes here. He goes here. He's got the extra materials. He takes. Oh, that's a mouse slip. We don't do that. Sorry. Takes. Takes. Now it's just an extremely dangerous one endgame. It's looking like his main move is here. I don't know. This would make a lot of sense. Maybe it's gonna die anyway. You might as well push it, right? Push it, and he takes, and he doesn't take it on this square. But this pawn's hanging. He might push it, and he might be able to just take this pawn and right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining me, no, this was not um, a horrible, horrible game for white out of the ready, or a horrible, horrible game for white out of what else would that be? Hmm, I don't know what that'd be. Shut my mic off so you don't hear me coughing or sneezing. I don't know. He's already on depth 29, so I'm just going to commit to this. He takes here, and I don't know. This is the move he's looking at. I mean, what has he got left in this position? I don't know. Yeah. Coffee pot. I need a coffee pot. I should go get me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you test players, if you've stuck around long enough for this part of the video, um, then you know that I posted this video first before I posted my 3-hour video on this, because of the fact that we have a glitch in that video. I'm not going to try to watch the whole video again to see if the glitch is real or not. But apparently there was a Rook to C3 move that just annihilates white in it, and for some reason I either missed it, where it was showing it as maybe a secondary or a third option, and it was still thinking castling, and I jumped the gun, but it was so deep that I think I jumped the gun at what I considered like a real stable depth. So, but in this position, this is just pretty horrible. White's doesn't really have too many answers. If he plays Rook to A1 to protect the pawn, it's just over with, because he just takes it anyway. And if they trade rooks, that dark squared bishop, I think, is gonna, well, does he pop, 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 pop? Gets his king over. The A pawn, none of his pawns on the king side are doing anything that moves. I mean, it's, he's got one move for that H pawn, and that other one just gets taken if he moves. So that's all completely locked up. And I'm sure white can end up sacking his bishop for those 2 pawns if he can get his king over to those pawns over there that are left. So I don't think white holds this at all. Of course, he's 2.9 points down, so obviously he doesn't. And it looks like his best move is H3. And the reason I'm posting this video first isn't so I could show off how stupid I could be with my Slovak accent that comes out sometimes, and then my English accent that comes out a little bit sometimes. It's more of just a thing of that's the mode I'm in when I analyze, and that's the mode I want to be when I play. So it's almost like I go into that and I go deep into that. But the thing is, I wanted to post this first just because if I post the other one first, somebody's going to watch it and they're going to run an engine, and then they're going to say there was an inaccuracy, and somehow I'm stupid, and my video, my crazy computer analysis thing, like that guy said, and then I'm going to have to deal with that person and defend myself and say, well, there was a glitch, but watch the second video. So I'm posting this one first, but at the end of this, I'll try to go through the whole game, not in deep analysis or anything, but just show all the moves of the game, and then go all the way to the end, to where this video starts. So at least somebody could see how that, what happened after that. And then, of course, Lee just had some type of a weird glitch, because it was like all of a sudden it was like, what? I couldn't figure that out. And then all of a sudden something happened in the game, and it was like, I swear I thought black was winning by 7 points, but white was winning by 7 points. So something weird had happened. And I'm like, well, what was that? Was that analysis? Or what was that? it was right at the end. So I went right back to the beginning for some reason, and then I had to shut the computer off because um, it wouldn't even score the game. It scored a game like 1 something, which is still winning, 1-4 or something, or 1-2. It's still winning, but it's like this is way more than that. This has got to be. And then all of a sudden I see the rook move, and the rook move is like white's at minus 4.4, so it's just over with, right? So there's nothing left to this game. I could leave it as it is, and we could all agree um, his best move is the play here. This is not even this is on the docket, but it's like this is his best move. I mean, we're at depth 47, so it's trustworthy, right? And he doesn't even take the pawn. He could probably take the pawn, but he's looking at moving the king. He's got a million things he can do. But I wonder if he could take the pawn. I think he could just take it. I mean that's enough for me. Maybe that's enough for me. So what does he do? Hmm. He pushes. Hmm. So maybe he doesn't take it. What's his other option? Just moving his king. It's making his king better. But black's way ahead in this game. So, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know why you would want to go there. That must have been secondary. No, that's his main move. Main idea, okay. And what do we got left? King there or rook there, huh? Because now I think he is going to take the pawn. He's thinking it over. It's at 27. I made me a nice cup of coffee, and I got a little bit of Pop-Tart left, so that should give me enough energy to maybe wrap this up. Hmm. I don't know. I guess we could just play it out just a little bit, but I don't want to play it out too much because this is the type of position where it doesn't matter now, right? It just doesn't matter. If he puts his king here, I think I just go here, take the pawn. So that's what it's looking at. It's looking like that. Is he still? Yep, he takes. He takes. It's pinned. Oh, I don't know. He just goes here, doesn't he? Just go here. Uh-huh. There's a check.
check,
Looks like he goes here. Oh, he takes like that. Oh, really? Oh, 'cause he's hitting him. Takes. Goes here. It's just equal now. So, no, we can't make those moves. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I thinking? Well, he was, like, he did, though, lead me into this. Yep, he totally did. He goes here. He goes here.
check,
He goes here. He goes here. It's just over with. Maybe he goes here. No, he's going to go here. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Is he going here? There's a check. Yep.
check,
Oh, well, that's just the way it is. I mean, he's got nothing in this game. Nothing. Goes here. Goes here. Goes here. Goes here. It's just taking stuff. It's just over with. That's just over with. Where's he go? He's got to go. Where's he going? Maybe I wasn't playing the strongest moves, but it's just a lost position. I mean, it's totally lost position. So he goes here. And he goes here. And he goes up. And there he goes. And then he goes where? Where's he going? Here. Oh, sorry, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip. Mr. Francis had a mouse slip.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that I had a mouse slip. It was really embarrassing.
Oh. Oh, he's got this move. Oh wait. He's also got push the pawn. And he's push the pawn is actually his number one move. So where's he going? Where's he going? Is he going here? He's got to go here. He goes here and just secures the pawn. And this king's going to come eat this pawn in a minute. Ain't nothing he's going to do about it. Oh, he wants to do that? He doesn't even care. Does he even care? Can he just do this? I mean, does he really care? I mean, does he really care that he takes this bishop? Pawn just takes. And that's another, still a passer. His rook's off the board. It's all over with. I mean, this is just kind of like watching the cops clean up the blood after a horrible, horrible accident. What happened, Officer Williams? Exactly what happened. I'm going to tell you, this is what happened, sir. Was it a horrible car accident like he was in a Lamborghini? He was doing 216 miles an hour and flipped it and went over the cliff and smashed it to pieces? No, sir. It was worse than that. Oh, my gosh. Was it like he was drag racing, like in one of those big roadsters with a 2,000 horsepower engine, and he just smashed into the wall? It was worse than that, sir. Okay. Why don't you tell me what it was? Sir, you're going to have to sit down for this one. I don't think so, soldier. I don't think I'm sitting for you for this. Now tell me the information. Sir, I really think you should sit down. All right. I'm sitting down. Now tell me. Well, he played E4. So what? E4? Everybody plays E4. Well, it was E4, E5, queen to H5, then bishop to B4. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're right, Major. I do have to sit down for this one. Major. Yes, sir. Could you go in the closet and get me a new pair of pants? Why, sir? Because there's in mine. Oh, my God. Yes, sir. That's right. He thought the Patzer opening was good, and it turned out to be a piece of crap. Let's go over this one more time. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hold court today. And I want to hold court right now. If you're still with me, bear with me. Oops, not this. I don't want this. I want this. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I made the game disappear on accident. I'm sorry. I don't think, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, no. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. I thought this was a whole new board. Okay. Why did I go here? Oh, I went here to go to here. Okay. So just when I'm trying to make a point, the internet just starts running really slow. That's Murphy's Law. That's Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Look at that. It won't even load it. Come on. What's going on? Oh, there you go. This guy says, Frank Lay, man, you Englishmen give me seizures. Magnus has played wayward queen attack for white, your move, or you say you're surely defeat Magnus after he plays queen h5 against you with that crazy stockfish prep of yours. It's playable. It's not playable. Who is this guy anyway? Can I go to him? It's not playable. Oh, I can't wait for this guy to see my video. Vinay. Go to your. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Go to this. Okay. Right there. Let me get the link. All right. I'm going to put the link. So here he is. He's playing. And the poor kid, this guy's an FM, I guess. It says FM, but I don't know. I mean, this could be complete crap, like these guys are just two club players at like 1,700 or something. So I'm not 100% that this guy's an FM, and the other guy's an IM, but I guess they are, so I guess I'm going to trust that. But, okay, so he catches him totally off guard, right? Okay? But the poor kid didn't even understand what it was. You know, it's like the poor kid didn't even understand what it was at all. You know. Here, let's do this again. Maybe we can. It's like the poor kid just didn't understand. It was like, how could you be a FIDE master and not understand that? You know, I don't know. I don't get that. I don't get it. But okay, but the thing is, I got all this flack for my comment, and it's still here. You know, I can't believe the IM smugly chuckles after opening with that crappy Patzer opening. His best idea loses or draws for him. But I'm taking that out because that was based on Butcher's analysis, and Butcher's analysis is all correct. But Butcher's analysis, the part where black play where queen to f3, black doesn't play queen to f6. He plays knight to f6, and then everything loses for white. So I'm going to edit that out. It's crap. It's crap. All right, so this guy picked on me. Yeah, he won the game in 25 moves because the other guy didn't know what the heck was going on. And here's the Butcher's analysis, okay? I'm just going to put Butcher got it wrong. Butcher got it wrong. I'm just going to mess with this guy a little bit because this guy's like totally like needs to know that. Gives you the initiative. You has white, but a stronger player will shed you into pieces. please bear with me. As I post my video on it being crap, I laugh at you. How's that? This is Mr. Francis. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. There he goes. There he goes. As I post my video on it being crap, I laugh at you. Mr. Vinay. What? Oh, we got to see the 60 replies, though. How I got beat up on this. This is hilarious. Look at this. Watch this. He won. Yay, he won. Yay. Yay! He played a really crappy opening and the opponent didn't understand it. And he won because he played D6, played passive. Yeah, he won. And the opponent was just in a bad perk. Yeah, he won. Or, I mean, a bad Philidor. Yeah, he won. It still was crap. Oh, yeah, it still was crap. It still was crap what he opened up with. He just was lucky the other player didn't calm down and think on his feet. So you defeat an IM or GM like Carlson Nakamura, who have used this opening since it's crap, and you've studied it so much. Watch this. Yes. Yes. That's what I wrote. Yes. I would. Oh, you don't get the real It's out probably down here. Yeah, yes. Yes. I would. Yeah, sure. If I had time enough to just keep working on it, I'll challenge him in about 6 months. Those guys would never play that except Nack, but Carlson would purposely let him made him. This is because he was telling them those guys were playing it with the white pieces and beat him with it. I've studied the Butcher's long vid on it at least 25 times and ran it through Stockfish, and it's crap. That's right. That's right. Carlson and Nakamura have used this opening. Play versus Carlson and win, and I'll believe it's a crap opening. Oh, I'll believe it's a crap opening. Wait a minute, let's take a look at this opening. This is such an awesome opening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to introduce you to this opening. You could play this opening and you too could have a really crappy chess game but look cool in front of your friends. So it goes like this, and then you do this. You bring your queen out early and your opponent is so scared. Oh, I'm so scared of that queen over there. And then suddenly you defend the pawn with the knight, and he plays this, and you're like, I'm going to get checkmated. I should put my queen on this square. Kick him. I'm going to kick him. He goes there. He's like, I should put my queen on the square, but no, I'm going to put my knight on the square, you moron. Come on, you morons. Not you, ladies and gentlemen. These guys. Come on. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something right now about Butcher's video, okay? Butcher's video is only based on the analyzation from that. So if your opponent plays the queen there, you get all Butcher's play, okay? Butcher's video is amazing, okay? And there is one sneaky thing in there that Stockfish will come and get you if you play it that way. So you just can't play it that way. But everything else in it is sound as all get out, okay? It sounds all get out, but it's all based on that one move of queen to f6, not knight to f6. Knight to f6 busts the whole thing. I mean, the whole thing's completely busted. There's nothing left to it. And I've proven it. I've proven it in my videos, okay? So we're going to go through this, and because this really angers me, because this is what the chess world's turned into, just a whole bunch of patsers talking about bullshit. Like, okay, I got to put money in the box now, okay? Talking about, yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, And it's obvious the FM never, I wrote this, and it's obvious the FM never studied it. You think he would have. Matrix chess has been hot on YouTube for a while, at least 5 years. It's good enough for Carlsen to draw versus strong GM, and it's good enough for an IM to defeat an FM. Oh, is it? You can only play with what you got, no matter your rating strength. It's weak and crap, so what does the super GM do? He has to play at a disadvantage for white, and there's a big disadvantage too. Well, if you need a draw, then play it. But a draw for white? Oh, I wrote that, but there's no draw. Oh, yeah. There's no draw for white. He just loses. Oh, yeah, there's no draw for white. He just loses because it sucks. It sucks. Because it sucks. Butcher got it wrong. He did get it wrong, but he didn't get all of it wrong. Okay, he only got that one move wrong. Okay, and even in that, okay, all that happened was anybody could analyze something that's extremely complicated and do a bunch of work on it and miss something. I was watching Grandmaster Damien Amos' video on the French defense, and he totally missed a mate and one by suggesting this really strong move in the position. He just missed a mate and one. I saw it. I was like, holy crap, you just missed a mate and one. But that's okay. I mean, so what? He missed the mate in one. He was doing he was doing his thing where he teaches you how to build your position and use your position. So what? He didn't see the mate in one. Even not seeing the mate in one, the movie suggested was really strong. Okay, so he didn't see the immediate checkmate. It was an accident that he didn't see it because something happened, and the position's really critical for white, and it's like he's just got so much pressure, and it's just like over with, and he suggests this move that's extremely strong, and I believe it's something else happens, and then it's mate anyway, so he misses the mate. Okay, so what? Okay, so Grandmaster Damien Amos missed a mate in his video, and the Butcher didn't see this. And how old is his video? His video was pretty old, so maybe even the computer didn't see it. Okay, so I'm not criticizing the Butcher. His video, in that opening, has a lot of different things in it before we even get into into what he was teaching. Where there's the gambit thing and this other thing that I would never play, so I didn't study it. And then And he did all those before he even got to knight to c6. When he got to knight to c6, we had the same line. We had knight to c6. We had bishop b4. Okay, we had g3 kicking the queen. The queen goes to f3, and then he plays queen to f6. Okay, but the queen to f6 lines are all correct. So the lines he taught in that video were all correct. He didn't get that wrong. He didn't give you bad advice from that point in the position. He gave you great advice from that point in the position. The only problem is that there's this sneaky move of the knight coming in. Okay, maybe it's a novelty. I don't know, but Here the knight develops, and that's it. There's White is just playing for the disadvantage, and his strongest moves only make the advantage go up and down, 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 until he's just in trouble. Until it grows to a certain point where it doesn't matter if it goes down. Wow. He said, who did he say this was? Oh, past the Aaron on board 4, and White won the game in 25 moves. Yeah, well, he was very lucky that that poor guy didn't know it, but that's okay. Even this guy, even this pastor, FM Pasty, maybe he's on Facebook. Maybe I'll send him that. Send him my video of my analyzation on it, and then let someone ever play that against him again. Let that same FM play that against him again. And that FM is just I mean, not the FM. I'm sorry. Let the international master play that against him again, okay? Because that international master should never even have done that, okay? For 2 reasons. One, we know it's completely horrible, okay, and he doesn't even know it. So that means the international master is not even strong enough to know, or not even willing to work hard enough to find out, and remember that that's a horrible thing to do, to play. And once the bishop is committed, you're in it. You can't get out of it. You've just locked the door in it, okay? And the poor FM didn't know it, but he shouldn't have played it, okay? And also, if he's supposed to be an IM, you're supposed to, at that point, you're supposed to give up that bull crap, and you're supposed to act like a professional, and you're supposed to play like a professional, because you've got fans that adore you. You got chess players that follow you, what you do, and they like what you do, and they like your style and everything, okay? So that, and then that little smug laugh that he gave, it was just like, that could have been completely different. If I had a time machine and I found out where that other guy was, and I said, you need to come watch this video with me, spend a month with me, and watch this every single day, and go over this every single day, that guy would have opened that and gave that smug thing. And then I'd say, but here's the thing, when you play this guy, you're going to act like you don't know it, and you're going to put your head down and everything and be completely freaked out, and then you're going to take your hand and you're going to go right over to move your D pawn up, just like that. But before you get there and touch it, you just get a little closer, and then you just put the knight there and smack your clock and just look at him like, you're a dick. Come on, Dick. Let's go, Dick. Come on, I mean, it's true, right? And I mean Dick Nixon, okay? So get your mind out of the... Oh, okay. Told you I was going to entertain you. Okay, so here's our little game. Where are we at here? Oh, he's got to play that. He plays that. He castles. Oh. Bishop b3. Oh. He goes, he castles. And then we analyzed all of this, so we want to go up to, we're at 7. We've satisfied 7, so we're going to go to 8. I think we just analyzed this. I don't think that's what happened. Wait a minute. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, I hate this. How are you supposed to do this? How the heck are you supposed to do this? What's the end of the line here? 6, 7. So I go here. Well, we'll just have to do it this way. And the old video's got. We're just gonna have to. What we're just gonna have to do is, I think. I can't find it. I can't find the end of the game. I can't find nothing. Where did it all go? Oh wait, here's our moves right here. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Um. I'm going to post it right here. Butcher got it wrong. I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to put the oh. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that now. Just because it's got all that extra stuff in it. What do you call it? All the variations that we were that we were um, that we were looking at in this. Oh, this is a really drag because how do you get to the end of this? I mean, what was the last move? Oh, here we go. Here we go. 40s, 40s, 30s, 35. Okay. Um, where is it? Where black castles? Because here's castling here on 8. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't get that. We have two different things on 11, but that's okay because we're going to go up here. Oh, that's a different line, though. That's a different line. So, oh, is it? Maybe it's not. Yeah. All right. We'll do it this way. I don't understand what happened then. I don't understand how C6. Now we're looking at knight takes F6 check, but that doesn't work. Knight to F4. Okay. Takes. Yeah. Yep. Oh, it was this move right here. This move right here. I think that I was analyzing this move and forgot that I was analyzing this move and then tricked myself into thinking it was the line. That's exactly what happened. I was analyzing this and I was like, okay, let's see what happens if he goes there and he goes there. We got into this thing, okay, which still was good. Good. But this ain't the move. This is the move right here. So, and this is on this video, right? Are we right? Yeah. This is hang on a second. Come on. I hate when it does that stuff. It's like, come on. D2. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know, though, because... Oh, well... Queen F3... I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that this thing is just, like, complete crap, right? So, where were we when we played that? Where were we when we played that? That was what? That was answer to 22. So that was the answer to 22. Okay. So if you watch the 3-hour video, the first one, there was a glitch in it. Okay. So in this position, this is the answer 22, and then he goes here. These are all best moves, of course. Everything's best move. Everything's best move for black, and of course we analyze some lesser moves for white and white's best moves. So white's playing all his best moves, but we also analyzed. So here we have queen to c5. That was the idea, but I don't think we went there because now I'm starting to sound like that one guy. What's his name? Oh, so queen, that's answer to the 24, right? Queen g3. Queen g3, but oh yeah, that's right, because he has to play b3. Huh. Yeah, that was me talking about if he pushed that pawn, he just plays that and hits both those rooks, and one of them falls. And here we have c4, but he takes en passant. Okay, so this is 25. Here's a 24 answer. Was a queen e6, and that's what you played. Yeah, that's damn it, son of a bitch. I hate this. This is driving me stupid crazy. Now I got to put more money in the box. Where are we at here? That's a whole different line. Why does it do that? It gets so jumpy. I wish I could get rid of this right here. Can I? Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't want that. Ouch. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, I found the problem, and I found the position. So of course the problem is on the queen to e7 move. I was thinking about that, and I was talking about it, and I said let's play it out, but I forgot we played it out, and then for some reason I fooled myself into thinking we were still in this main line of it, this whole line of it. So of course now we just went through this whole video, of course, and we seen white get completely crushed to the point where it's just dead meat. So we go to the end of it. Let's see, we got 24. I think there's a 37. 47 doubles, 40 doubles, 42 doubles, 45, 46, 47, 89. Oh, okay, so 49, 48, 47, 46. So this right here. Yeah, this is just over with. This is just over with. And yeah, so I'm waiting for these guys to comment back. So I'm going to go ahead and post this video first. And maybe I should just go ahead and show the beginning of it. I don't know. Maybe it'll just play the regular. Maybe it'll just play the regular game here. Okay. Already we could show that white's at a disadvantage of 70, and it's you know the problem is with this type of stuff right here is they should highlight the actual move that was made, because this is stupid. I mean, I understand I was analyzing other things, but Taraj Stockfish doesn't do that. Stockfish puts them in little thingies and shows you your moves as your moves. So maybe I have to change something in the parameters of this. You know, I think so. I don't know if I can. Oh, that's the practice with the computer one. So these are all the answers to that, but oh my gosh. Ugh. Wow. So this is what the Patzer opening leaves white, and everything's forced. I mean, not forced, but all white's best moves are just the lesser of two evils. All his best moves are just the best of crappy moves that he has left. As soon as he commits the bishop to b4, it's over with. It's just over with. It's just like he just threw himself in the pot, and it's just over with. And it's all forced. I mean, there's definitely like some sublines to look at. Not sublines, but some ideas to look at that's going to make lines. But when your opponent has a really bad position, he's looking for the best move. And we will study those other moves, all those other moves, but the truth is they're so bad, that it's like the whole thing is just so bad. It's completely horrible. It's so horrible. It's so horrible that this guy's like, well, could you beat Magnus Carlsen if he's playing white and he played that? So basically we're saying, okay, he plays e4, I play e5, he plays queen to h5, I play knight to c6, protecting my pawn, he plays bishop to b4, I play g6, He plays queen to f3. I play knight to f6, not queen to f6. So we're right in it. If you give me about 4 or 5 months to just really dig in it, 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 and to know every wave of every move like a wave, and I'm just analyzing my strongest move and not worrying about his weakest move, not worrying about well, no, I'm sorry, analyzing my strongest move, but analyzing his strongest and analyzing his weaker moves in it, his less stronger moves in it, but analyzing it, like this video is, and the 3-hour video is just a real general analyzation. There's not a whole lot of analyzation there, but to analyze every wave of it, it's pretty easy, because all you're really doing is you're analyzing maybe 5 or 6 moves on each move of the wave, okay? But you would think, okay, that's really hard, but it's not like they lead into other lines, okay? It's not like they lead into some other waters. He's in the waters he's in, okay? And it's all these other things just are just super weaknesses, so he can't play it. But if you don't know it, okay, if you don't understand it, then of course he gets away with it. But it's easy to understand it. It's easy to understand somebody when somebody has a position that's so bad that he's not even in the middle game yet, and he's down 70 cents. Don't you think that's just easy? I mean, I think a IM could beat Magnus Carlsen in the Patzer. If Magnus Carlsen played the Patzer, the actual Patzer, if he studied that way. It's not even, see from Butcher's perspective, and from my perspective, from Butcher's perspective, and from Butcher's perspective, from queen to f6, okay, there's all these playable lines for white. So it's like that one move is the difference between white having some playable lines and some good stuff in it that really means something, okay, and some really good play in it, and white's dangerous, okay, or if the knight goes on there, then white's just completely dead. I mean, it's one move that makes the Patzer opening dangerous, either dangerous for white with one particular secret little line in there that loses for white, but a human's never going to find it, versus another move, another chess piece on that square. Well, f6, whatever. But and suddenly white's completely destroyed. He's like at a disadvantage throughout the whole game. Now that's so strong. That knight was like the strongest piece on the board. That knight basically changed all of history. Just that one move, that one knight move. This is Mr. Francis. Thank you for watching my videos. Hey, if you dig my videos, comment on them, please. I don't charge people for this. I'm not charging you for this. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty so you give me money. You give me some money, maybe I'll give you an adorable blanket. I'm just kidding. I like that place. I'd love to be able to donate a bunch of money to Shriners. And I do commercials on my what is this? Videos. But look at this. This is the 66. I wish it was minus 666. Then I would call it the 666. The anti-chess. The anti-chess. It's the anti-chess. That's what I'm going to call it. The anti-chess opening. That's what we should call it. It's like 688. It's like 688. So what would that be like? That's a good one. Yep. Oh, it would be. It would literally be. Well, technically, you could kind of say it like it was some 6 pieces left on the board. But now it's 77. But it'd be like 6 pieces left on the board on an 8x8 on an 8x8 because the that pawn is going to fall pretty fast. But then I couldn't say that because some smart aleck would say, oh, you could just play rook takes bishop, and then pawn takes, and then you only got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on the board because that white pawn is going to fall at the end, or it's going to fall pretty fast because the king can't even stop the other king from taking it. So, yeah, that's very interesting. I think I want to do a nice analysis of the maybe the Colorado Gambit, but I think I want to do the Trexler next. I did the Trexler already, and the Trexler just got busted. I think I just did a Trexler on Stockfish 11. I can't remember, but I'll look at see. If I don't care about the videos too much, I just make them and I throw them in there, and I just put sloppy names on a googly gosh or some numbers or something just to get it in the file real fast to go on to the next video. So I forget to name them later. So then I have to listen to them and then try to figure out what it is. So one of these days, maybe if I get somewhere with really, really, really good internet, I'll just dump a whole bunch of videos on there just for the heck of it. Just go chess crazy. I don't know if there's a certain opening that you want me to maybe analyze or something. Well, it would have to be a gambit opening. I'll definitely do a gambit opening, but because of the fact that to just analyze regular stuff, it's just too complicated in that sense. It's just too complicated to try to analyze like a real good opening with like tons and tons of theoretical lines breaking off and breaking off. But then again, we could like analyze some ideas and stuff, because a lot of times guys come up with these crazy ideas, like the guy that came up with the idea about E takes D in the King's Indian defense, and I really believe that when I ran through Stockfish was like, nope, this is really, really bad for black, and then black ended up just like so busted. But I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did with that. If I made a video or not, I can't remember. I'm sure I probably did. Okay, this is Mr. Francis, and this is totally busting to pieces what's commonly known as the Patzer opening. I guess apparently you can't get the book Matrix Chess, and I'd like to get Matrix Chess because what is it? I mean, if you're thinking about Matrix Chess and you're thinking about that, and this is your opening, okay, that you're suggesting to play, then I'm going to write a book called A Knight's Tale of Chess. We just got smacked with the tail of the knight, the horse tail smacked you, and you ended up minus 72-3. At the end of the line, it's minus 72-3. I should put that right there. Minus at the end of the line. I should. Minus 72-3. Is white's score. Okay, now don't be mad at me, Taco, and don't be mad at me. Who's this other guy that was picking on me? That said my crazy analysis. Actually, oh wait, did I even do that? What did I do? Bam. What? P is undefined. P is undefined. Oh. No. Save. What? P is undefined. What does that mean? P is undefined. Oh, maybe my internet's down. Oh, come on. What the heck happened here? All this time my internet's down. I bet you that's why it was acting so weird. Oh, look at this. Oh, I know what happened. My phone died. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, literally my phone just went dead and I was using that as my hotspot. So, and this is giving me limited access. Did it fix it? Oh, it fixed it. Okay, maybe it fixed it. Bam! There we go. I got on that one. But it's taking a while. It's so slow. That's taking a while. I think that the AT&T or whatever it is trying to. Never had luck with AT&T myself, but I think it's trying to push in all these updates, and then somehow, I don't know, in the system or something, because the computer's on or something, I don't know. But look at this is so. Look at this, limited access. Huh. No internet, so let's get off of it for a second. Yeah, undefined. And let's go back and see if it works this time. And then we'll try it real fast. There we go. Try it real fast. There you go. Oh, wow. Minus 72.3 is White's score. You see it. You see it right here, folks. Oh, 73.5. 73.5. I should write 73.5 now. 73 point. Oh no, 73.5 now. Uh-oh. Oh, I got internet. What's going on? Why is it taking so long then? It's really freaky. Running fast? Oh, it's not even running. What's going on? Sometimes I think I shake the table and it shakes the computer, and then the computer. And then the computer freaks out or something. This is weird. It's just not working. Sometimes my antenna acts up too. Let's try that. Let's try to fix my antenna. Sometimes the antenna acts up. I don't know if it gets hot or whatever. There. Oh, so see, it does that da 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 da, but it's only supposed to do that once to tell me it's in. Oops! Don't break it. Now maybe it'll connect better because I think my antenna's weird. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart and get me another one. Let's play again. This is AT&T, folks. This is the same thing AT&T did at my old house in Aurora. Not my last house, but my second last house in Aurora. AT&T was just, oh man, it was just garbage. I'm sorry, AT&T, but it's true, and you know it. You know. This is just horrible. I should just turn my phone on. I think turn my phone on. What's my I'm at 4%. I think I need more like 10% to be safe because is it 4 or 40? Yeah, it's a 4%. Yeah, I went all the way down to 0%. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video. I'm sorry that I got all this long, but there it is. Maybe it's not even running. Maybe I've been talking to myself. Nope. I know this is a very long one, but 2 hours and 25 minutes. But the Patzer's opening, just a piece of crap, 73.5. So that's just really sad that people are like so. Let's disconnect and connect again, maybe. Give it a little bit. Connect. Oh, unable. Let's try again. Now it won't even connect. What the heck, man? It's the antenna. It's the antenna if it won't connect again. Okay, now let's try. I hear that. You used to hear that in Aurora all the time. They come down there. I'd be able to hear. First, I'd hear like. It'd be like. I can't even do it, but it would be like the whole house would just be shaking. You hear. And it's down the street, and it's just like, man, dude's like 2 blocks away, and I feel his car. Then he gets like really close to us, and it's totally cool because it's like they're just driving by real slow. It's like, it's like I do that. It's like I'm scratching tickling inside of my ears. Okay, what's going on with my internet? My internet's now look at this. This is totally like complete like crap, man. I'm turning my phone back on. I'm turning my phone back on, and I'm just gonna jump on it as soon as it comes out. It'll hotspot. So, because that's really like sad. That's really sad. Come on, what the heck? Get out of there. Oh, this running? Hang on a second. I just want you to see me post this so I have a witness to do it too. So, come on. Come on. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Hang on a second. So I just did like Elvis and dropped the mic, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I did. I don't have it on then. Wait. Hang on. There we go. Should pop up. It's supposed to say Frank's phone, but somehow I wrote Freak's phone, like a freaky phone. There it is. Feek's phone, like Finkwirl. Fink girl from the Army? It's connected too. Oh, let's reply it then. Oh, if this is really slow, then I'm going to say that all the internet's really slow right now. Everything's really slow. Something's going on. Somebody's getting hacked or something. Look at how slow that is. You think that's my antenna, though? Maybe that's my antenna. Oh, I was kidding about being hacked, but let's try again. Okay. Connecting. Apply. Yeah, it's the antenna. What is it now? 74.6. Holy crap. 74.6. Minus 74.6 now. Oh, where's that? Where's that one that makes you? Oh, you have to shift it. Yes. Bang. There it is. It's my antenna acting up. Is what it is. But I'm not going to jump on the other internet because I know my phone is stable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I can't believe the I Am Smugly chuckles after opening with that crappy Patzer opening. His best idea loses. I have studied this opening for hours and hours and then worked it out with Stockfish. It's crap. 72.3 is White's score. 74.6, or minus 72.3. I should really make sure that I say minus, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you should, because it's minus, okay? It's not 74. Are you new on the job? Yes, I am. I'm your new personality. Okay, just sit in the corner, shut up. I'm just kidding. Have a cup of coffee and put that gun away. I've studied this opening for hours and hours and then worked it out with Stockfish. It's crap. Minus 72.3 is White's score. Minus 74.6 now. Yes! That's hilarious. Oh, let's see. It still was crap what he opened with. He just was lucky the other player didn't calm down and think on his feet. That's true, because that other guy got psychologically boogered up on that. So you would defeat an IM or GM like Carlson Nakamura. Oh, which one's the IM? Oh, which one's the IM? Which one's the IM? Which one's the IM, bud? I'm going to act like I'm stupid. Like, which one's the IM, bud? Can't find the question mark, though. I lost it. Oh, that begs the... Dang it! I can't say it. I lost it. Believe nothing and question... believe nothing and everything. I lost... Oh, here it is. I should report him, and then we're like, Carlson used this opening and made a draw against a strong GM. Piece of crap. Actually, I'm going to edit loss. I'm going to be a dick and write loss. Loss, is that right? Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't do that to me. Make those Grandmaster moves. Don't do that to... There you go. Oh, it didn't pin it. Try it one more time. Oh, no, now I'm off the internet. Dang it. Okay, come on. You could do it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on to me. Don't you make those Grandmaster moves. Make those Grandmaster moves. I hate when the internet does that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been hanging along around this long, then you probably know that I'm pretty tired. And I should probably go to bed. No internet access. What a bummer. I should probably go to bed. All right, I'll try to connect to AT&T again. AT&T, you're bugging me. AT&T, you're really bugging me. AT&T, your internet runs so slow. I wish I had Xfinity, don't you know? Wait a minute. This isn't AT&T. This has got to be Xfinity because it's got the Xfinity box, isn't it? Yeah, it says Xfinity. Unless they sold that to AT&T, which they probably did. I don't know if they did or not. Okay, this is really terribly embarrassing. So I think I'm gonna have to tuck the antenna a little bit again. Something happens. No, it's not even working now. I guess I didn't put it in all the way right or something. I don't know. All right. All right, now let's go. Still ain't running. Something's running really slow. Something's like causing okay, maybe that'll work. All right, here we go. Ba-boom. I can't believe that. It's just terrible. I got 5% on my phone. I'm charging it. Well, I'll try to... Oh. Let's go to this. Try to connect to this one. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Don't mess with the crab opening. Oh, come on. Should I do the crab opening and prove how crappy the crab opening's got to be? Come on. That's Eric Rawson, though. I'm sure he's like kind of like, I don't know, kind of like calling it a joke a little bit. I don't know. Maybe in jest, maybe he's saying, maybe play this in your like bullet games and stuff, but don't expect any serious play out of it. Oh, and I got to tell you another thing too. Another thing, a disclaimer is that the butcher does say in his video that this is not for serious play. The Patzer, but all these guys are like making it out to be like it's serious because Carlson used it. If Carlson used it, it must be toilet paper then. Smells like Carlson. Wait a minute. Dang it, I went in the wrong stall. This is Fabby's toilet paper. Who gave me Fabby's toilet paper? Huh? What are you talking about? Wizzy Soul would never be caught in a place like this, okay? So leave him out of it. Yeah, that's Fabby, all right. Dang it. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see if the internet... Oh, now my internet's going to do that? Everybody's internet's doing that. What do we have? What do we have here? Some kind of a block? What do they got? What do we got? Like some kind of field around this place that's blocking all the signals for the internet? Because look at none of it's working. My phone's not working. AT is not working. It's just not working. We must have towers down or something. Maybe. Oh, there could be a tower down. Well, let's leave at this because I'm really tired, and this opening stinks, and I'm just gonna get out of it. I'm not even gonna like try to save it or nothing. And let's get out of that. And all right, have a good one. Thank you. This is Mr. Francis. The Patzer opening sucks. The Patzer opening sucks. The Patzer opening really sucks. He played knight f6 instead of queen f6. It's taken awesome. The Patzer opening sucks. This is Mr. Francis.